our Conte crayon, the biggest thing that we were doing here is we were seeing how they layer together. I can change up how I'm layering my colors on here. This is just kind of an example. So the white doesn't have to go on top of the reddish brown. You can mix it in with the black. You can mix it in with the darker brown. You can see kind of what happens with everything. So you kind of want to experiment as an artist. See how things layer, see what works out for what you would like to do. Today, we're going to see how it layers up and create a little bit of a different kind of a scale. This one's blending, but it is going to give us a value that goes from charcoal to graphite to Conte. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with a charcoal pencil. So for our charcoal pencil, I'm going to go on the left side here, and I'm just going to shade it in. I'm using the side of my pencil here, and I flip it over in my hand so I can use that side of the pencil lead a little bit better, or the charcoal, I should say, and cover more ground quicker. And this is an HB. So we're going to notice the difference between HB charcoal and HB graphite here in a moment. My goal is not to be as heavy-handed as I possibly can be on here, but to just build up light layers, because I don't want to damage my paper. I don't want to create a shiny surface. I don't want to necessarily have to go backwards, but I'm just going to nice and lightly build up some layers. So I'm coming out from the left side to create a little bit of a value. From there, I'm going to get my graphite pencil as an HB. So it's the same kind of hardness of lead on here. And I'm going to build up a value. I'm using the side of that pencil now. And I'm going to have it start to blend in together with my charcoal. Again, I'm using the side of it and I'm building up my layers to kind of darken it up a little bit.
We use
HB, yep. But that HB pencil and that HB charcoal pencil give us two very different looks, but it helps us transition a little bit quicker. I'm going to go back over with my charcoal and kind of blend out a little bit more because I don't want to have a harsh line in between the two. One of the big things that we'll be doing when we're adding our value is we're deciding if it's a hard edge or if it's a soft edge value. So for right now, we're just creating a soft edge value transition on this scale. I'm going to use the white Conte next. On the far right side, and I'm going to start to build up some layers into there. Conte doesn't seem to love to go on top of charcoal, but again, that is going to be a little bit of experimentation on your part here next as far as how you layer up your items, your values, to see what works with what medium and what you like for the effect that you are trying to achieve. So I'm going to add a little bit of graphite back in to blend it into the white a little bit on here, nice and light. And you can see it kind of changes up some of that tone that you see. go back in with the white a little bit too. I'm letting some of that paper come through too, because that paper is that mid-tone value for our work.